Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews, everyone. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. So, the Oscars are back, and I have a title card here and the highlights of an article. Oscars cancels films that aren't woke enough. The Academy to disqualify movies that don't have enough black, gay, and disabled actors by 2024. This move would have removed from contention last year's winner, Nomadland, and key 2022 nominees. The industry insiders continue to slam the Academy for going forward with its Aperture 2025 initiative that sets limitations for Best Picture nominations. It calls to diversify nearly every aspect of a movie, from cast and crew to production, marketing, finance, distribution, and even internships. Are you going to say that the catering also needs to be diverse? Movies that fail to include a cast and crew made up of 30% of black, gay, and disabled people will automatically be disqualified. The initiative, created in 2020, came 5 years after the Oscars So White controversy and amid sinking viewership. Last year, the Oscars pulled in 9.85 million viewers, less than half the previous year, and continues a downward spiral for the once much anticipated event. So basically, they are saying that the aspects that don't really matter when it comes to a movie's nominations and awards, like Best Picture. Best Picture usually is because of the movie's quality, of how the actors act, how the score is done, how the producers and directors do their jobs. What does that have to do with skin color? Why do you, and what if, a hypothetical, what if I am having now, in order for me to get this, or an award, I am hiring people. I am looking for their qualifications. If a person that is white just happens to be more qualified, then I would hire that person. And if it turns out that there's only 29% of my cast and crew and whatever that's diverse, and I happen to be making a movie based on a point in history where, well, minorities weren't around, well, I'm automatically disqualified because I want it to be historically accurate. And because only 29% of my cast and crew in the background were diverse. Because I decided to be historically accurate and also to hire based on qualifications instead of skin color or sexual identity. What does a person's sexual identity or sexual preference have to do, or behind the scenes, have to do with a movie's qualifications for how good it is? What does a person being gay have to do with how good the next Marvel film is? What does a gay gaffer have to do? What does a gaffer or a cameraman being gay, or somebody happen to be black, what does that have to do with a movie's production and the quality of the film, which then merits the nomination for the film being good and whatnot? Well, the real answer, the truth, is nothing. None of that should matter. But yet they want to make it matter. And it's been causing them to lose viewers because they are dehumanizing people. They are saying you need to be hired because you are this color or this is your sexual identity. Not because you're qualified enough, but because your skin color or your sexual preference. What does any of that have to do with being good at a job? The answer is absolutely nothing, folks. And this is why I've been saying that Hollywood is anti-white. It's not that I want Hollywood to be all white. No. Diversity and inclusivity has been a part of film for over 100 years. And yet, these fools in Hollywood and these whiners that are literally less than the people, or lesser in number than the people who are really putting forth the money, they're catering to them. And it's caused a decline. A decline in quality, a decline in good movies. So now you must ask yourselves, are you going to wake up? Are you going to actually get it in your head that Hollywood is pushing narratives more than they want to entertain? Maybe if people and general moviegoers actually woke up to this and actually learned that these are things that need addressing and that these things matter, then maybe movies might be better again. I mean, LGBTQ representation has been going on since 1916. Black people have been in film for many years. Hispanics and other stuff have been in film for many decades. And I'm not just talking 2 or 3. I'm talking about 4 or 5 or 6 decades. But yet, they still say that people are underrepresented. I think it is time that people wake up to the truth that Hollywood, in their attempts to push diversity and inclusivity, which has already been around, they're not pushing for equality, they're pushing for superiority. They actually want to make white people, this is not an exaggeration, folks, it is right there staring you in the face. They want to make white people the minority so that they know what it's like to be underrepresented. Have you ever heard the term "two wrongs don't make a right"? Well, this applies to everything. Two wrongs don't make a right. You don't fight racism or bigotry by committing it in a different way. You don't fight an overt of whiteness by trying to get rid of all whiteness. That doesn't work. Because fighting something that you feel is wrong by becoming that very thing is only making things worse. The Oscars are now making qualifications for best pictures and awards at all. You have to have a certain amount of people who are black or Hispanic, disabled, gay, whatever. What do all of those people think? That they are going to be hired based on their skin color, sexual orientation, whatnot, instead of the qualifications that make them able to do that job? Honestly, folks, ask yourselves this question. Anyway, that's going to be the video. You all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below, folks. This has been Orange Hat Reviews. Stay humble.